Okay then. What can I say other than this was the best first episode that could have come out of ReZero Season 3. We're back in, everyone. Now, this is a movie length episode, and those suck in terms of editing. So, what I'm gonna do for this case is only talk about the things that truly matter in the grand scheme of things. Because our boy Subaru hasn't been slacking. He's been doing things. He's been keeping up with his training, at least. That I'm not surprised, because it's Subaru. Beatrice is actually acting more friendly, open, very open to people. Unless it's Roswell, then she acts the same as, well, she would, which is justified. Roswell not looking bad. Like, the animation improved. Like, don't get me wrong. I wasn't, like, super against Season 2 animation, but my golly, it's noticeable when you compare the two. But moving on from that, we have Ram and Subaru dialogue. Always good between the two. Mimi coming back, and it's kind of funny. Just honestly, it's just funny messing with Subaru because he's the lollymancer. So, yeah, the lollymancer strikes again. But what I found it funny is the conversation with Joshua, Julius's brother. It's funny how Subaru assumes that Julius was going to be there, and he was on high alert because, let's be real, Subaru's acting like a tsundere in terms of being friends with Julius. Granted, though, I mean, Julius did beat the crap out of him, so, yeah, that's going to probably traumatize the shit out of him still. But not the point. The point of the matter is that we have one of the most peaceful episodes of all time. And I'm actually going for it, because this gang went through a lot last season, so they deserve a year of break. A year of Subaru not constantly dying. We have Drunk Otto, which, I mean, dude, I can ask for a full OVA of just Drunk Otto shenanigans, because it just feels like he is fun to hang around with. Let's be real. But on a side note, let's go to actually important things. So, Emilia and the gang, or at least a part of the gang, are going to the Watergate city of Pristella. And while they're over there, they do make a mention about a few things. And these important things are mostly about the other candidates, which the visual looks fucking fire. Something that, obviously, the gang, well, mainly Subaru, didn't realize that actually helped Emilia was defeating the White Whale. Since he is now the Knight of Emilia, it definitely shows a lot more benefit for Emilia Camp to get numbers for her to win the Royal Selection. But, because most people, as Otto says, Krush and Anastasia were the main rivals in this, with everyone else kind of just thrown in the mix. But we do have Felt and Priscilla having their own numbers. Priscilla with her own specific little thing, with her late husband suspiciously dying, and her taking over that whole thing, getting more people through that support. Felt gathering forces through relatability, which works in her favor, because other than having Reinhardt, the literal master swordsman, by her side, it's a fit. Those two are a fit. But I do like that we're kind of getting more or less what the others have been up to. And then I don't want to just repeat things of this episode, because a lot of it is really peaceful, getting to know the place. But let's go about Liliana. Yes, Liliana, the most hated web novel character, because she's a bard, and bards are obviously, with their territory, it comes with having fun here and there. And it's just pretty fun just watching her kind of doing her own shenanigans, meeting Subaru, which, by the way, Subaru can't be in the water because he gets seasick, which is funny as hell. We do get to see this creep. What is his name? Who cares? He's a creep. Like, dude sees Subaru holding onto Liliana, like he's gonna steal her away, and yeah, he freaks the fuck out, and it's funny. And then we have Regulus, the motherfucker himself, make an appearance. And I don't know. It just feels weird, Subaru allowing, like, the comments that he made to Emilia pass, like, slip by him. I feel a little weird about that, because I would have thought that Subaru would have been a little more hammering home that, hey, that's my Emilia. Fuck off, pal. But, I guess Subaru is not as... You know what? This is what I think. He grew up. He's not Season 1 Subaru that would have for sure have done that. But maybe that's for the best, considering what Regulus can do. Garfield trying to punch Reinhardt, and that whole interesting conversation, I find it interesting. Everything related to the camps all gathering together and talking, and then we have the motherfucker himself, Heinkel. I don't know what to think on Heinkel yet, but he is definitely a lad. Not a good lad, but a lad that is a piece of shit. And let's go with the two major things. That first one that I was completely caught off guard. Elsa, you sly fox. You make an appearance again. And yeah, dazzling. But Garfield having a nightmares of her, it definitely implies something. I don't want to make a theory on it just yet. I'm going to let the season play out, and then I'll throw in my theory. But other than that, we do have Subaru and Wilhelm speaking in what is essentially one of the best scenes, next to the other scene with Garfield where he recognizes his mother. Look, there is a lot of things with this that I cannot do justice in this video. This video is all over the place because it's 1 fucking hour and 30 minutes worth of editing I am not doing. But I already have the other video that fucking Adobe fucked up and it's not coming out till later. I don't want to go on a rant on that because that's not about the episode. I just wanted to rant about why the Q&A one is going to be later when... Oh my god. Anyway, other than that, I do love all the conversations. Sirius is the highlight of this. It's just the complete highlight. The way she was able to just completely take control of the situation, show an insanity Betelgeuse, essentially. It's just essentially Betelgeuse and a female version that just completely killed everyone. Like, she mind controlled everyone. Everyone's cheering for a literal kid to get yeeted. And yeah, obviously that's the end of the episode. Subaru's like, it was the calm before the storm. I fucking called it. I do want to make a backtrack that I just thought of something. Liliana singing, beautiful as hell. Subaru singing caught me off guard, but man, oh man. Look, you guys don't get it. You guys will never get it. Web novel Liliana is the worst. It is hell on earth. And they made her likable. Now, the weird thing I will comment is that Liliana and Subaru had met before this in the side stories. So I'm a little curious if that's just not canon to the anime. It's probably not, but other than that, Sirius, best introduction villain. Regulus bumps into Emilia, and yeah, he's obviously gonna do stuff. Kiritaka, the name I remember now. Yeah, I mean, crazy nutjob guy, obsessed of a lolly. I'm not surprised. He's trying to beat Subaru as the lollymancer, I guess. I don't know. A lot of stuff are going on. Garfield and Elsa. Oh my god, this is the best episode, and it's an hour, and oh my god, it's so good.